Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is it is who? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Ooh, it is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow! How are you guys doing today? I am doing fine. It's a little hot in here. It's a little hot, okay? It's a little hot. I know I've been gone for a couple of weeks, but you know what? Let's get back into it. Hopefully, all of the numbers are zeroed. Okay, maybe we got zeroed out. Let's just get right into it. You guys know we go over the stats for COVID-19 for California, and then we go over to the U.S., and then we head on down to Texas, steer over to Florida. We head up to New York City, and then we head back over to Michigan. Okay, sometimes we do some other states, but anyway, let's jump into it because I haven't done a video in a while. Ooh, these numbers. Okay, so in California, I don't know where my fan is, and these hot flashes are driving me crazy. That's another reason why I haven't done it. I just can't. Honey, these hot flashes are no joke. I think I might have to do some hormone therapy or something like that. I'm so sorry, but okay. So in California has 3.77 million cases in the past 24 hours. 1,615 people have contracted it. Sorry. I need a fan like right here. Oof. Okay, let me hear it before the sun comes out. I mean, really bad. Okay. As far as deaths, 62,625 people have passed away of COVID-19 coronavirus in California in the past year, a little over a year. In the past 24 hours, 53 people have died in California. 53 people. Yeah, I mean, even though it's down to two digits, we need it to go to one digit, and then we need to just go to zero, negative, if possible. I don't know how that could be, but anyway. Well, I guess a negative death would be a birth, wouldn't it? Right? Okay, so in the United States, there's 32.9 million cases. In the past 24 hours, 41,044 people have contracted it. I still haven't gotten my vaccine. There's a TV talk show host who got the vaccination, and he still tested positive for the virus. So I don't know, and I know my luck. Let me knock on wood. I know my luck that I would definitely probably get it, even though I think I had it already. But I told you guys about that. Okay. As far as deaths in the United States, is 585,000 people who have passed away in the past 24 hours in the entire United States. 732 people have contracted it. That is the graph for California. And yes, it looks like we have flatlined it. That's a good thing. Flatlining is not really a good thing, but when it comes to coronavirus, yes, it is. Now, are there any stories? Now, there's so much going on in California regarding the coronavirus. Now, as far as the kids, 12 through 15, I don't know if that's just California or the entire country, but they're able to get vaccinated, I think, today or tomorrow. I think it's starting. Also, I think in June 15th, like they're going to take all the restrictions away for the mask. Now, I don't know what to say about that because literally I can't breathe in the mask. And, I wear tons of makeup. So when wearing the makeup, it gets all over the mask. It gets all over the mask. Now, would I wear a mask to save my life? Yes, I would. Would I care about makeup? No, I won't. I walk around, actually, I don't even look like this at all. Like, people in my apartment building, or, people who know me or whatever, there's literally two different people. So I don't care. Well, you guys maybe you haven't seen me without makeup like years ago. Years ago, I didn't wear makeup. I think I was on a water fast or something like that. Anyway, so June 15th, I think that's D-Day. I think they're just gonna, just be like, okay, you know what? We've saved as much as we can of y'all. So guess what? Y'all on your own. Survival of the fittest. Now, we've given you free vaccines, even though someone has infiltrated our system, whatever, with where this virus came from. But that's a whole nother channel. That's not even a whole nother video. That's a whole nother channel. But you know what? It is what it is. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You cannot get COVID-19 from the vaccine. It does not contain the virus. Okay, so COVID-19 by number. Okay, I don't know. Expanding small business grants to 4 billion, largest program in the country, largest state tax cut for small businesses in history. Hundreds of millions of grants and tax credits to attract business to California. Actually, a lot of businesses are leaving. A lot of businesses are closing. A lot of restaurants. A lot of small mom and pop restaurants. Yeah, that's the sad part. That's the, other than the deaths, seeing all of those people, all of those boarded up buildings or whatever. I was like, wow. In San Jose, there's a Chase Bank that's boarded up. And I know, but I guess from all the protests or whatever downtown, I guess they were like, you know what, this is it. We want to do for you guys, but y'all keep messing up. And it's right near San Jose State. So, that's kind of a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? That San Jose State won't have, banking. They had a Safeway in downtown San Jose next to San Jose State in the library and the Civic Center. So there's no Safeway down there. There's no Chase Bank. Some of the restaurants are closed. Not all of them, but some. And it's just, I don't know. I can't see. I thought it was only for night. Okay, let's go over to Texas. Texas. Everyone is in Houston. I don't know what it is about Houston, but everybody, black people, a lot of people that have moved to Houston. I guess because there's no state taxes, and there were jobs. I don't know if there's still jobs. Okay, totals in Texas. Okay, Texas has 2.93 million cases in the past 24 hours. 2,476 people have contracted it. As far as deaths in Texas has 51,071 deaths in the past 24 hours. 65,000 people have passed away from the coronavirus in Texas. Okay, and it looks like it's finally flatlining. Okay, I think we're onto something. Honestly, I honestly think that we are onto something, and I like it. I like it like that. I like it like that. I like it like that. All right. All right, so in Florida has 2.29 million cases in the past 24 hours, 3,590 new cases. 3,590 new people have contracted the virus. As far as deaths in Florida, was I saying Texas? Okay, I meant to say in Florida. We're talking Florida. The deaths in Florida is 35,999 deaths. In the past 24 hours, 71 people have passed away. And Florida, they still have not flatlined yet. Florida still has not flatlined, but you know what? There's hope. Again, there's a lot of people who, come in and out of Florida. They love Miami. Florida adds 3,119 COVID cases, 56 resident deaths on Saturday. Well, wait, we're still in Saturday, so how can it be? Whatever. Okay. Guidelines relax. Local mask mandates banned. Which COVID restrictions are still active in Florida? Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says he'll pardon residents charged with breaking COVID-19 probably laws or whatever like that. Okay, there's really not much. Going on in Florida. Okay. All right, so let's head over to New York City. All right, New York. Let's see. So first we're going to do New York City, and then we'll move over to New York State. Okay? All right. All right, so in New York City, not New York State, but New York City has 941,000 cases. I hope I'm saying thousand. Lord. You know what? I'm rusty. I'm so sorry, but I'm rusty. In the past 24 hours in New York City, 773 new cases. Right. That's New York City. Okay, as far as deaths in New York City has 32,991 deaths. In the past 24 hours in New York City, 25 people have passed away. Now, as far as New York State has 2.08 million. In the past 24 hours, 2,039 new cases. That's in New York State. As far as deaths, 52,366 people have passed away. 52366 in the state. Now, 32991 in the city. Okay, in the past 24 hours, 34 people have passed away in the state of New York, which is almost half of what half of the amount of people that have passed away in California. So New York they're still doing good. They're still doing good because you remember this time last year, New York was leading everybody as far as deaths and surges and everything. And now, a year later, California not only has caught up to New York, but they have surpassed it now. I don't know what's going to happen when everything is lifted and the masks are banned. I just don't know. I can't even call it. I do think though that in December things should be back to normal. I think by Christmas. Well, hell, not even December, June 15th, because if they're going to take away all of the restrictions and the masks, then that'll be different. Okay, Britain changing protocols to combat virus variant. See, and that's another thing. I mean, okay, so finally, we'll get under I guess we, the country, not the world, will get in everything under the control, and then a new variant will come. So you know what? I don't know. I don't know if they're just literally trying to kill us, because it's like, okay, we get over this one, and then there's another variant, and then there's no gas, there's no chicken, no. I just don't know. I don't know. And then they have the PPP loans, and then they give the PPP loans out, but then I guess they don't do things correctly. Now a lot of people are going to jail for PPP loans. It's just like, my goodness, we're just trying to survive and live. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, New York. This is from the New York Post. New York's COVID-19 positivity drops for 40th straight day. That's from Governor Cuomo. Now, what happened? What's going on with him? I guess those sexual misconduct allegations have disappeared. Has anyone heard about it? Because I haven't heard about it. I know I've had hot flashes, but it's nothing that hot. Okay, I do want to go back to New York. I want to go see the Wendy Williams show. Okay, explainer. Why did Yankees test positive for COVID after 19? So what is the point of getting the vaccine if people are still getting COVID? I don't know. Update on state's progress during COVID-19. Governor Cuomo updated New Yorkers on the state's progress during the ongoing COVID. Well, can you update us on your sexual allegations? Okay, the scandals. More than 8 million people have been fully vaccinated, I guess, in the state. But there's like 29 million people, or 27, 25 million people, 20 million people in New York. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so here is, I don't know. New York wasn't doing too good, but it looks like it's doing better. I mean, it's headed down. It's definitely not flatline like California and Texas, but you know what? Here comes the sun. Here comes summer. So, people are going to, people will congregate together, and let's see. I mean, it hasn't been that bad for Florida. So let's see what happens in New York. Okay, so let's head over to Michigan. Let's see, 14 minutes. Okay, let me hurry up. I don't want to take too much of you guys' time. Even though these COVID channels, videos, they don't get any viewership, like maybe 5 to 10 people look at it. It is what it is. That's not going to stop me. I'm not doing this for views. What I'm doing this for is for the future. Okay, the future. You never know. I might get an Oscar for this hornet. Anyway, Michigan reports 1,200, excuse me, and 89 new cases, 170 deaths. Those numbers are always different from the one from the CDC, so we're going to do both. I'm just reading off the top stories. Michigan coronaviruses up to 874. Michigan coronavirus cases up to 874,624. Death toll now at 18,670. Again, this is different from the graph that I read. Here's another one. COVID-19 in Michigan confirmed cases reach 874,624 with 18 and 6. Okay, so those are consistent, but let's see. Here's another one. 7 lessons learned from Michigan spring COVID surge. I think I might want to read that. Michigan mask rule change. Many questions, some answers. What to know. Meiger, Kroger among businesses keeping COVID mask mandates. Okay, well, let's look at the 7 lessons learned. 7 lessons learned during the COVID. Okay, come on. Oh, shoot. Just want the 7 lessons learned. Okay. All right, so continue reading. I don't want to subscribe. Come on. Oh, shoot. You know what? That's okay. I don't want to know the address or whatever. No. Let's just go back. All right. So in Michigan. See, that's what I'm saying. The numbers are not consistent because the other numbers was 874,624, right? I just read that. I literally just read that. You heard me just read that like maybe a minute ago. On the CDC, it says 974,000 cases. The other one said 874. This one says 974. Listen, I don't know. See, this is why I don't know my leg. I don't know what's going on with this, but anyway, in the past 24 hours, 2,104 new cases. As far as deaths in Michigan, 19,665. In the past 24 hours, 32 people have passed away. But look. You see that? 974, right? 974. But let's go up to, look, right here. This says 874. So that's what I'm saying. See, and that says the death rate is at 18,000, right? Yeah, death toll now at 18,000. This one says 19,665. So that's print. You see it. I'm not making these numbers up. That's exactly what it says. So I don't know. I don't know exactly what to say. Literally, I don't know what exactly to say. But you know what? It is what it is. Thank you for spending 15, 16 minutes of your life with me. Please subscribe, leave a comment, share, do whatever. And I will see you soon. Hopefully tomorrow, but I don't know. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.